Hey, and welcome back to a Mailbox Monday video. This feels really weird doing this because I haven't done one of these in a year and a half. It's at least 18 months. If you can cast your minds back to the previous episode, which I think is episode 39, I filmed that just weeks before my nan died. I had no idea, obviously, no one did. And I've been through an awful lot since then as well. But as you know, I am getting back into it, everything's firing up again, and it's a Monday, so it's time to do a Mailbox Monday. I just want to quickly say that the mail is being processed, it is being done. I have a crate full of unopened mail, just here, that's waiting to be processed. And then I've got these crates on my side that are for mail that's already been opened but needs to be done. That's now empty actually. And then there's another crate here for what I call bagged and tagged. So basically everything's done, it's filmed, it's reviewed, whatever, and that's good to go back. There's still plenty of postcards and plenty of badges. I know a lot of you have not yet had your postcard or badge because of obviously I've basically not done any videos for a year and a half. Now my database is pretty accurate in what has been sent out and what hasn't, but if you are missing a badge and a postcard, then do get in touch. Drop me a message either on Twitter or the Facebook page, or even as a comment underneath or something. Just let me know and get in touch somehow and we'll get something sorted for you. Because you could have changed address, you know, you're probably married with kids of your own by now. Who knows? It's been a while. So I'm going to crack on and get some mail opened. I've got to be quite quick because it's really hot in here today. It's absolutely gorgeous and it is criminal to be locked up inside doing this kind of thing. So I want to go out on my bike as soon as I can. So I think 4 or 5 is the magic number, isn't it? Let's grab, well for a start, there's this huge envelope that says do not bend. In fact, if Craig could just get me some post-it notes out of the drawer, I can quickly tear those off and cover things up as I go through it. So how about we do one big one, we do one tiny one, we do a parcel, which this actually only came in a few weeks ago, so that's quite interesting. 1, 2, 3, thank you, 4, 5. How about that? There we go. So I've got some post-it notes to cover up people's addresses, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of mail. So let's start by opening this tiny little red one. I don't know what order they are in anymore, by the way. I've gone through this so many times, it's totally messed up. So there's literally mail in here that's weeks old, and then there's a mail in here that might be 2 years old, 3 years old, even 4 years old. I don't know. Hopefully not. So let's open this one first. Oh, this is really sweet. Totally out of date, but this is a Christmas card, I think, with a dog in. And something else. Okay, it says to IC82/Will. I hope that you have a great Christmas from Ben Young, your #1 fan. I do know Ben Young actually. Yes, hi Ben. And he has messaged me on pretty much everything, I think. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. P.S. I love your trains. So he has typed out a return address. He's written a return address there for me to send stuff back to him. So I shall check that with the database and everything. I think he has already sent stuff in. But Ben has also, apart from his Christmas card, which I'll show you separately in a second, he has sent in a drawing, which I love. I do always love drawings. Okay, this is cool. Oh, nice. So he's got a GWR IC82 liveried HST, possibly. It looks like a HST. Thundering across some sort of viaduct in a mountainous region. Maybe it's Scotland, I don't know. It says, hey Will, I am a huge fan and I have a second class 31 and a steam loco, but they need fixing and I do not know how to do it. Or can I send them to you? Not now! Not right now! Please reply by Facebook, Ben Young. and then he's done a profile pic of what his profile pic looks like. Only picture for Mailbox Monday. Okay, so thank you, Ben, for sending that in. That's really, really sweet. It's a really, really common thing that people have got locos that don't work properly. Right now, CrewWorks is full. Me and Craig have a backlog to do. In fact, you're going to get to see that in a live stream. We're going to do a live workshop for the first time ever, which is making Craig behind the camera get very nervous. But it'll be fine. It'll be really cool. You'll get to see a loco fixed right there and then before your eyes, hopefully. And then after that, we'll do normal workshop videos and once everything's been fixed and sent back to people and everything's okay, then yeah, stuff can come in again. But until then, hold on to it, look after it yourself, and we'll get to it, I promise. Let's do another envelope now. Okay, you probably recognise the envelope, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you don't. Oh, wow. So there's a beautiful, really beautiful drawing of a little 040 pug shunter. It says, please read me, only for IC82, please read me, only for IC82. So that's really, really nice. A little saddle tank loco, I do love those. Pocket rockets. A GWR one, that's new. I've not seen a GWR one before. And then he's done another drawing as well. Ah, whew. It's a steam loco. I thought it was a nuclear explosion. When I was just opening that up, I thought, oh my gosh, he's drawn a nuke. No, it's okay. It's not a mushroom cloud. It is the steam out of the front of a loco. So that is really beautiful. But that's called perspective, and that was one of my favourite types of drawings when I was little. So that's really, really, really nice. So thank you very much for that. We still don't know who sent it in. There's another drawing here. No, yes. Gosh, we've got a beautiful little drawing of a Severn Valley Railway loco. We've got a map of the Severn Valley Railway line, the route. So that's quite random. I think this is a letter. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Dear Intercity 82, although really nicely, he has put it in a box for me to cover up nice and easily, so that's quite quirky. Okay. My name is Reese. I'm 14 years old, so by now he's probably 31 or something. I'm a huge rail fan and a huge fan of your channel. I am looking up to be a Severn Valley Railway volunteer. I think he means he's looking forward to being one. They said I might start next year in the summer holidays in 2016. What? That can't be right. This cannot be dated 2015 because I hadn't even got the mailbox then. So I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Just carry on. It's a long wait, and my dad said just keep the interest going. Without your videos, my interest in trains will die out. I live right next to the Severn Valley Railway line, next to the tunnel, so every day I hear the sweet sound of whistles and horns and the clickety-clack of the coaches. I've watched your videos since I was 12 years old. I have another model railway in my bedroom. Sorry, I have a model railway bedroom. I have a model railway in my bedroom. It's 00 gauge scale, but I do have, although 00 is the gauge, by the way, the scale is 176 and this is 187, which would be HO, but we'll come on to that in another video. I do have an N gauge track, but no N gauge trains. Oh, that's odd. It's really quite odd to have the track, but nothing to run on them. That's quite odd. And a power supply. My first train set was the GWR passenger freight set. When I turn on your videos, you make me happy, even on my worst days when I'm feeling sad. I just turn on your videos and you make me feel better. I also am a Lego train builder. Oh, good man. I like Lego trains. I will build you one if you like. Just get in touch and let me know. Also, you can fix track. Can you fix track? Because my rail on my track is coming off. Oh dear. P.S. Sorry for my handwriting and spelling mistakes. I have learning difficulties and my favourite steam train is the Class 040 Pug, the Saddle Tank Pug. It's my favourite. And my favourite diesel is the Class 07 Shunter. Huh, okay. Yours sincerely, Reese. And as I say, he's included his address. On the back, he's drawn a loco, which you've been able to look at this whole time. And he's even done an IC82 logo on this piece of paper here, which says, before you go, I'm planning to build an N-gauge railway in a box. I'm saving up for a Class 08 shunter. I will write you another letter and print out the layout if it all hopefully goes according to plan. Wow, Reese, that's a really, really cool bundle. Thank you so much for sending that in, and I'm so sorry it's taken this long to finally get around to getting around to it. I hope you're still with us. I hope you're still watching. I hope so. I will certainly get your details put on the database and sort a postcard and badge for you. With regards to the track, if the rail is coming away from the plastic sleepers, there's not an awful lot you can do about that, really. There is, technically, but it's just not worth it. You might as well use those sleepers for scenery and use the rail for scenery, or a construction build of some sort. That's what I would do, and just buy new track to replace the old stuff, because even if you manage to get the track pinned down again, it could come up again, or it could stop working and then it's always going to be weak. It's just not really worth it. It's not worth it. With broken track, turn it into scenery or turn it into something and then get new track to replace it. That is my recommendation, honestly. Yeah, but again, thank you so much for sending that in, and do keep in touch, do get in touch, and I will make sure that I see you whenever I'm next at the Severn Valley Railway. Thank you. Okay, so another little envelope before the big one, and then this parcel, which is actually quite new. So, let's just crack this open. Okay, wow. Okay, so this has been word processed. Just a quick scan, there's no address. No, it's okay, it's cool. Here we go. So, dear Intercity 2, hello, my name is Ben. Oh, my brother's called Ben. I'm from Northern Ireland and I like making model railways. My first model was a Hornby Flying Scotsman, then I got a Hornby Night Mail set, and my latest model is a Bachmann/Murphy model, Class 141. Wow, and he's even included a picture of the 141, which I'll show you in close-up now. So there's no need for me to do that, really. I've been watching your channel for nearly a year. When was that? 1847? But probably by the time you read this letter, it might be 2 years. It might be 3, it might be 10. Who knows, Ben? The first video I watched by you was your Murphy Models Class 201. Ah, yes, the Irish set. I remember that very well. Then I watched you ever since. I really enjoy your Battle of the Shunters series and most of your original unboxing videos. I also hope that you get around to unboxing your Class 71 that someone gave you to fix. I also have a request. A while back, a train simulator YouTuber called Moleman sent you a Eurotram model. Yes, he did. And I think that you should give him a model back. My idea is that you get a BR Class 43 HST and repaint it in train simulator livery. To find the livery, look at his 1000 subscriber special. Thank you for reading this letter from Ben. Wow! Yes, I know Moleman978 very, very well. He's a very, very good friend of mine, and I think that is a very, very quirky idea. Me and Moleman978 have got plans to do some train simulator videos together. I might mention the idea of a real model to him and see what he says. So yes, thank you for that very interesting idea. Okay, on to a big one that says do not bend, so I'm not going to bend it, but I am going to open it. Wow! Okay. Wow, this is very impressive. Hang on, we have an address to cover up. Okay, so we've got a letter, and I see why the person said do not bend, because we have some beautiful laminated prints. These really are beautiful. I mean, it's okay for me to look at them like this, because I'm going to show you them now. See? This is exceptional. It's the station that Thomas runs into at the end of his little intro sequence. Absolutely. Just beautiful. Such a random thing to send, but so nice. And to have it printed and laminated as well. Okay, we have to find the story behind this. Let's read the letter for clues. Okay, so let's read the letter to find out exactly where these laminated cards have come from. The really shocking thing is this says September 2015. This is 5 years old, which is... Oh, I'm so sorry, Richard. This has been sent in by Richard from Swansea, and I bet he's completely given up. I am so sorry that it's taken so long to open this. It says, it's Richard from Swansea again. This time I am typing out the letter on my old electronic typewriter, which I've revived thanks to my father finding a place that still supplies the ink ribbon cartridges I need for it. First, I'd like to say thank you for reading my first letter out on the channel. I've at least read one letter on the channel then from Richard, and for sending me a postcard and badge. It was much appreciated, and if you're able to make this Swansea Model Railway show in October, I'll be sure to wear the badge so you'll know me. Secondly, and I know it's a bit late to say this, but happy birthday, I hope you had a great day. With this letter, I've enclosed some A4 size photos of my 00 scale layout Farquhar, pronounced Farquhar. It's set on the top station of Thomas the Tank Engine's branch line. You may recognise the location as it's always featured in the classic opening titles of the TV series from seasons 1 to 7. The entire layout took 7.5 months to build, and although it's only small, the station itself was the result of a fortnight scratch building using stone brick finishing card by Metcalf. Wow, that is amazing, and it shows in the photos. I'm currently in the early stages of planning another layout, this time in 009 scale. Very impressive. It will once again be set on the island of Sodor, but this time will be located somewhere on the narrow gauge line. The Scarlery Railway? Scarlery? I can't. It does say how it's pronounced. Scarlery. Photos of the completed project will be sent with a future letter. Gosh, which might be in there somewhere. I've noticed in some aerial shots of your loco reviews that there's a length of what looks like to be O gauge track in one of the windowsills in the conservatory. Does this mean that you have an interest in O scale and you're possibly thinking of purchasing one or two items? If you are, then I can certainly recommend Dapple's first ever loco, which was the A1X Terrier. As ever, Will, keep up the excellent work. I hope to see you at the Swansea show. Yours sincerely, Richard. On a separate note, the correct pronunciation of the Heritage Railway where volunteer is as follows. The Gwilly. Hope this helps. The Gwilly. Wow, thank you so much, Richard, for sending that wonderful letter in. This has been typed on a typewriter. That's amazing. I love retro tech like that. And the photos are top quality, absolutely brilliant. I am so sorry it has taken so long to open this. I can only apologise. Obviously, nothing has been opened for nearly 2 years because of obvious reasons that everybody now knows about. But at least I got around to opening it. It's done. I can update my database, and I hope you're okay. I hope you're staying well. Please do let me know. Get in touch somehow. There's my Twitter, there's my Facebook. Send another letter. I promise it won't take as long. But thank you so much for sending that in. That's just wonderful. Before I move on to answer your query, I do have some O gauge track, and I will feature that in an upcoming video. But that's all I'm saying for now. Okay, finally onto something that's actually quite new. It sounds like Lego, but I'm not going to rattle it too much just in case. This came in just weeks ago. Well, I think it was weeks ago, or maybe months ago. No, it says the 21st, sorry, it says the 24th of the 1st, so that really isn't too long ago, is it? Maybe it is January. But I probably picked it up in February. I'm not sure. Anyway, compared to some of the mail in here, which is years old, this is quite new. So it would be, I just thought it'd be cool and quirky to open something that's recent, because it could be quite interesting. But I need my little Leatherman, here we go, because it's quite tricky to get into, so I'm going to be very careful. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Right, I have managed to open it. It's really weird because the letter was like included on the underside of the packaging, so it was quite tricky to get into and open up and stuff, and it is a little bit damaged as a result, only a little bit, but it's okay, we can work around that, I think. It does say, Dear Will /IC82, I'm Ruben, I'm 12 years old, I'm writing to you to comment on how your channel has inspired me to get my own model railway. I've been watching your channel since I was 6, oh my gosh, and I've been subscribed since I was 9. I love your channel, I knew lots of trains since I was 4 years old. My favourite train is the Class 37 and the Class 40, and my favourite model train you have is the S-Stock tube train. That was actually sent in by some friends, and it has gone back now. I've included a 00 car with the inscription Acorns and Pollux. I was going to sell it, but I wanted it to go to a good home. rather than sitting in a model shop. I have also included pictures of my Engage model railway. I have a YouTube channel called Superclass 47 Train Spotting, Games and Memes. Please take a look. I need help with a decision. Would you rather buy the Engage Class 20 or an Engage Class 08 shunter Network Southeast? And what is your favourite out of the Mark 1 Sea-Link coach or the Mark 1 Regional Railways coach? Hope to hear from you soon, Ruben. Okay, hey Ruben, thank you very much for your letter. Thank you very much for your parcel. I shall show you that on video in a separate little clip just now. It's really, really sweet of you to send that in. Thank you very much. To answer your questions first, personally, I love the Regional Railways livery. I always have, because I used to see it all over the place when I was little, so I love the Regional Railways livery, and I will always recommend the Regional Railways livery. I love the blue, I love the grey, it's just beautiful. You also asked about a Class 08 shunter and the Class 20 shunter. The Class 20 is not really a shunter, is it? It's much more than a shunter, and it is a very, very nice train. It's a lovely diesel loco, I love it. But the Class 08 is just amazing. I mean, there's one just to my left here, right here. It's not N-gauge, but I have got a gorgeous Bachmann Class 08 right here, and they are fantastic. They're so versatile, so cute, such a beautiful model. I recommend you go for the Class 08. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Unless you're planning to run an express train, in which you will be very disappointed. Okay, sorry about the interruption. Slight technical problem there with the camera switching itself off, which is very annoying. It could just be the angle and perspective on this particular photo, but that looks like N-gauge, although I don't think it is. I think it is definitely 00, I think. But it's a beautiful liveried coach, Sea-Link. I mean, I think that was part of the British Railway thing back in the 80s and 70s, and you're just not going to see it now, trust me. So that's pretty cool, very retro indeed. Thank you very much for sending that in, Ruben. I'm just going to quickly open this parcel that Ruben has sent in. It's actually very well wrapped, considering it's just a box that was used for cookies or something. Ruben has made sure that this is not going to get damaged, so that's really good. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have lost a wheel though, but that's probably due to its age. I'm pretty sure I can get that back into the bearing okay. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. Yeah, that axle there, this axle on the right is a little bit loose. Your left, but this one on my left, your right, seems much better. So this is a very old model actually. In fact, it doesn't say, but it has got some weights added to it. And but as Ruben says, it really is indeed Acles and Pollux, which I'm guessing is some sort of private limited company from somewhere. Whether it's fictional or not, I don't know. It looks very old. I can tell because, for a start, the coupling mechanism is metal. Completely metal, not plastic. So that makes it sort of like maybe 80s, 70s possibly. It could be 70s, 1970s. But it is a really cute little thing. And it's, to be honest, it's because of its condition, it looks like it's pre-weathered. It looks like this could be just parked up in a siding somewhere full of overgrown grass and just left to, you know, slowly rot or whatever. It's quite nice. It's quite a nice thing. And yeah, I'm sure I can find somewhere on the layout for that. Thank you very much, Ruben. Okay, so time to definitely get this video edited, get it uploaded for everybody to watch. It's a gorgeous day. I cannot wait to go outside on my bike. Obviously, staying safe, keeping my distance from everybody. I hope everybody is staying safe, and together we will get through this pandemic and the virus will get lost and everything will be back to normal. Lots more videos to come. Please don't send anything in for now. It's really cool to open this parcel that Ruben sent in just a few months ago because it's something new. And hopefully Ruben is still the age he says he is, rather than married with grandchildren now. But please don't send anything in until I give the all clear, because really, I have got lots to get through. But I'm going to get through it and do all the other videos too. Craig's going to be doing a workshop with me and some projects, because we're all stuck at home, so what else have we got to do? Thank you very much for watching. Do get in touch. Feel free to tweet me, Facebook me, Instagram me, whatever, and I will get back to you whenever I can. Stay safe, everybody, and see you in the next video. Hey peeps, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.